party. People in the place to be. What's going on? It's me. If it's Thursday, it must be time for a different world. Ooh, than where you come from. Now, this is a drinking game after all. A Different World is available on Amazon Prime, which is how you're watching this with me, probably. There might be available other places, but that's how I'm watching it. That's probably how you're watching it. We are going to be watching episode 8 of season 3. Season 3, episode 8, Great Expectations. This is the one where Kim's father comes to visit his baby girl. Kim's father will be played by Shaft. Shut your mouth, Richard motherfucking Roundtree. God damn. This is a drinking game after all. There are rules to the drinking game while you're getting your Amazon Primes ready, which you should have already done when you clicked on the thing. This is a watch along, so you're watching along with me while you're drinking along with yourself. Don't you know? Get all that stuff ready. I'm going to give you a little bit more time to get that stuff ready while I tell you to go to patreon.com/surreal469 to help keep the lights on at the party. While I tell you to look up Surreal469 on everything. While I tell you that if it's Thursday and you're watching this, then there's probably a new episode of How Do We Even Get Here available on your Spotify or Podbean devices. And you should look up that podcast. I'm in it. My homeboy Trey is in it. And we are exceptionally good at this podcast shit. You should probably listen to it. Anyway, episode 8 of season 3, Great Expectations. Now, the rules go like this. You take a sip whenever Don Lewis breaks and starts laughing, which hasn't happened in recent episodes. Colonel Taylor is called anything other than Colonel Taylor or Sir. That's Brad, Bradford, Dr. War, whatever. Mr. Gaines says, or oh my goodness, you take your sip. If Ron gets insulted or shot down for a date, you take a sip. If Whitley insults somebody, you take a sip. If Whitley gets insulted, you take 2. If Kim is called Kimberly Reese, you take 2 sips. If somebody does a Whitley impression, then you finish half your drink. If someone says Konnichiwa, you finish all your drink. And if Dwayne's glasses go up or down from their position, not on or off, but up or down, you finish your drink. Okay, here we go. Episode 8 of season 3. Great Expectations starts right now. I know my parents love me. Stand behind me, come what may. I know now that I'm ready. For I finally heard them say it's a different world, ooh, than where you come from. Yeah, now, here's our chance to make it. And if we focus on our goal, you can decide, we can take it. Just remember that you've been told it's a different world. It's a different world than where you come from. Woo, 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 than where you come from. This entire season, by the way, has been directed by Miss Debbie Allen. There's Oh, there's a white suit. Take a sip for the white suit. Oh, she even took the suggestiones out of the suggestiones box. There's another white student back there. Jasmine Guy is looking a lie. With her hair down like that? Oof, girl. Shouldn't have said Freaknik. Shouldn't have said Freaknik. That hat is terrible, by the way. That is an awful hat that Kim is wearing. That is awful. That's Willie insult. Why is Ron not going to Freaknik? As a kid, I did kind of want that leopard skin chair. As a kid. That's a Ron insult. Ron insult. Although, stupid girls need love too. Cheap women need love too. Ron got insulted way too much in that. Oh shit. Oh shit. It's Shaft. It's Shaft. Ebony Man. That's why he didn't want her to go to Freaknik. That's why I didn't want her to go to Freaknik. I'm gonna count that Kim Reese as Kimberly Reese. I met Richard Roundtree, by the way, at a grocery store. Him and Robert Townsend. Professor Ogilvy was there too. I don't know why, but All Black of Hollywood was in this one Rouse at the same time. And I marked out for Robert Townsend, although I don't really know why. I guess because Meteor Man was a big part of my childhood. And then literally around the next aisle was Shaft. And I'm like, is every black actor in Hollywood here right now? And he was like, I guess so. He was a cool dude. He was just as cool as Shaft. Well, he wasn't wearing the leather coat, but he was. By the way, either Richard Roundtree shrunk or Jasmine Guy is super short, because he was not that tall. Kappa Lambda Nu. Kappa Lambda Nu. You can do better, Ron. You can do better. Oh, and he got shot down. He got shot down here. See, ladies, that's how you get another white student over there. Take a sip for the white student. I need to add that. If you see a white student, take a sip. Close your door, Whitley. Close your door. Close your door. Close your door, Whitley. He's not falling for it. There was a shadow of boom mic. Ah, it's a Whitley snapback. You will be there, every little step I take. We'll be together, yeah. You will be there. Miss Hillman has 80s hair. I can't sleep at night. I toss and turn, listening for the telephone. I'm all choked up. Can't believe you called my phone. And as a matter of fact, it blows my mind. You would even talk to me. Because a girl like you's like a dream come true. A real life fantasy. No matter what your friends try to tell, we were made to fall in love. And we would be together any kind of weather. Snap back, snap that. Every little step I take, you will be there. Was that Ginu? Every little step I take, you will be there. Every little step I make, we'll be together, yeah. No, man. Whew. Fucking Bobby Brown. Usually very responsible. Kim's got some good friends. They are all trying to take that bullet for her. They are all trying to lay on that grenade for her. Yeah, you did. Right. Right. She's not wrong. No. That parental shit. That parental shit. Don't get me started on parental figures. But that never changing parental shit, even though shit's changed. No shit. Glasses are off. Oh shit, the shades are flipped down. Finish your drink. Nikki is bad. I've seen Nikki before. I can't remember what I've seen her in, though. I've seen her before. Damn, this is going to drive me nuts. Hold on, I got to look this shit up. Hold on. There's a room. There's another room. There's another room. There's another room. There is a bedroom. There is a bedroom. One of y'all go to the damn bedroom. One of y'all go to the bedroom. Dwayne, take her to the bedroom. You idiot. There's another room. There's another room. There's another room. You idiot. There's another room. There is another room. Take her to another. Whatever. She's fine as fuck. But there's another room. Marjane Holden. I've seen her in some shit before. There's another room, you idiots. There's another fucking room, you idiots. You idiots, there's another room. There was another room. Anyway, so Nikki's been in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Young and the Restless. Oh, she's been in 2 episodes of A Different World. True Colors. Fresh Prince is probably where I really remember her from. Where I Live. The Sinbad Show. Wings. Tales from the Crypt. Hang with Mr. Cooper. That's actually probably where I remember her from. In the House. Suddenly Susan. Lost World. Deep Space Nine. Pack Blue. Steve Harvey Show. The film Nikita. ER. So she's been in some shit. Sexy as fuck. That's a Whitley insult. That's a Whitley insult. I forgot that Richard Roundtree was in A Different World. I should have asked him about that when I met him. I completely forgot. I just remembered him as Shaft and that stupid Being Mary Jane show. I forgot about A Different World. That's the end of the episode. That's a dark ending. That's a dark ending. Oh shit, that's a dark ending. So no last scene with Kim making up with her father. That's interesting. And that's kind of a departure for 80s and even 90s sitcoms, because normally there would be because the last scene we saw with them together, they were arguing. Normally there would be a come to Jesus meeting. There would be a, oh, baby girl, and I'm starting to remember, I'll give you more. That's not, because and this is actually a realer interpretation of that, because that's not what happens in real life. What happens in real life is just time happens. What happens in real life is that time happens, is that parents, especially of like teenagers in college, they go back to letting their kids stay in college or stay there because maybe a transfer is too cumbersome or expensive or whatever the fuck, and they're like, fine, finish out the semester, finish out the year, and we'll figure out from there, and then they just forget about it over time. And over that time, shit just happens, if she, keeps her grades up and keeps everything going, they'll just forget about it and just, go about their business for the most part. Forget for the most part and go about their business. Plus, this episode aired at the end of November. So the holidays are around the corner. They just finished having Thanksgiving. Christmas is around the corner, or they probably made up then off camera, right? But also time probably just happened, and time probably just passed, and he probably just forgot about it, or she just continued to go about doing her business. Kimberly Reese, I like the fact that they wrote Kimberly as an independent character. I hated that they did that late 80s, early 90s shit when she discovered her sexuality, and the very next episode, or at least expressed her sexuality, and the very next episode they gave her that pregnancy scare. I hated that shit. But I like her overall development on the show. Of all the characters on the show, in terms of developing as a character, she probably develops more, or develops fuller, or develops over, I don't say more, because Jasmine, Whitley develops a lot. Kimberly, I would say might be neck and neck with Kimberly and Whitley in terms of development. We all want to think that Whitley develops as a character because she doesn't marry a rich guy, right? She becomes a teacher, right? Spoiler alert for a 25-year-old show. But she does all these. She doesn't stay the prissy princess. But Kim does develop. Kim develops in a lot of different ways. Like, if she's not the most developed character from where she starts to where she finishes by the end of the series, she's 1A. If she's not number one, she's 1A. She's right there. Over the course of the series as a whole, to me. They do a lot of changes with different people. Like, Ron develops, Frey develops. Dwayne, honestly, not so much. But I think Kim may be number one or 1A. And I liked her development. I liked how she goes from this kid experiencing college and wanting to take all of college, all of the world, really, outside of Cleveland by the balls and just have a ball, and turns into this established young woman, this doctor, this person who I could see if they did a reboot coming back and being on the faculty at, teaching medicine at Hillman. You know what I mean? This established person with some common sense that grounds Whitley. Kim grounds Whitley, if not as much more than Dwayne does. Kim is really the sleeper of the series. Kimberly Reese is really the sleeper character of this series because she grounds Whitley a lot. She develops a lot as a character. She has some funny repartee coming back and forth. Her dynamic with the rest of the cast kind of is the gear for the rest of the show. She has a great relationship with Whitley. She has a great relationship with Freddie. She has a really, honestly, honestly, up until the end, good relationship with Ron. She has a great relationship with Mr. Gaines. She tells people to their face what they need to hear, not necessarily what they want to hear. Like Shaza. Like Shaza and Ron and Wayne and Whitley. I really like Kim in this show. I really do. We haven't gotten to, we're almost halfway, about a third of the way through the season, the third season, and we still haven't seen Freddie develop yet. It's going to be interesting when she starts developing, but I like Kim's development. I do. I really, really do. And this episode is honestly is kind of a good example of her character, because like she's real, because she's so real on this show. Because like anybody else in the late 80s on any other sitcom would be like, yeah, Dad, okay, well, I guess we gotta figure out a way. No, she didn't give a damn about figuring out a way. She was just gonna leave. She just went to Freaknik, not to some some anonymous concert later, not to, we got to see the Wretched out in DC, or in Virginia or Maryland, Vanessa. No. She's going to Freaknik in 89. Son, if you don't think Kimberly Reese drove to DC to get some dick, you don't know Freaknik, you don't know Kimberly Reese, you don't know college, you don't know shit. Kimberly Reese drove, the music would have been fine. Kimberly Reese drove from VA to DC to get some D in 89. Yes, she did. And she was about her shit. Yes, she was. And she didn't give a damn. She only came back when her daddy was there, because her daddy was there. And even then, had it out with him. And had a point. I gotta say, this is one of those times. I gotta say, at this point in the season, Kimberly Reese may be a VIP at this point, and she's had limited, really, anything to do this season. But this particular episode, really kind of made her a VIP. Really kind of made her a VIP to me. Party people, I need you to tell me down there your thoughts on Kimberly Reese. Man, I really dig me some Kimberly Reese after this episode. Your thoughts on Richard Roundtree, this episode in general. Would you have gone to Freaknik if your parents told you not to? Yeah, you would have. It's Freaknik in 89. Yeah, you would have. What you think down there in the comment section? Like, share, subscribe. Patreon.com/surreal469 helps keep the lights on at the party, helps keep the drinks flowing at the party. Next episode is going to be season 3, episode 9. Season 3, episode 9, which is... let me see if I can get it from the Amazon description. Episode 9, Answered Prayers. Oh. See, this is interesting. So apparently, Kim can't have too much fun on the show. Something has to, at least in the early parts, Kim has to do some shit. Kim has to be the wild child, and then they snap her back. They smack the shit out of her and smack her back, because it's Answered Prayers. Kim learns her father, a policeman, has been shot. This is that episode. They can't let, and this is the other part. This may have helped in her eventual growth on the show, but they can't let Kimberly Reese have shit. They can't let my girl Kim have a goddamn thing. They can't let her have nothing. They can't let her have nothing. I was just sitting here saying, oh, they probably just forgot about it, whatever. I forgot about this episode. I forgot. They punish her again. They punish Kim again for having fun. They punish Kim again for being a college student. How dare she? How dare she try to have fun? How dare she try to have a good time? How dare Kimberly Reese, the most responsible person on this show, how dare she have fun in her life? How dare she? How dare you go to Freaknik? It wasn't good enough that she got caught by her father. It wasn't good enough. No. She has to almost lose her father. How dare she? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. But that's the next episode. Like, share, subscribe. We're gonna see you next time. Damn. They not only gave Kimberly Reese the Brenda from 90210 treatment, they gave it to her twice. She couldn't have nan time. Oh my gosh. She not once. They had to smack her hand away. Episode in a row. Back to back. 2 seasons in a row. 2 seasons in a row. That's fucked up. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. We will see you next week for that episode. And until then, salud.
I'm a nice guy, I'm a nice place, with a nice smile on my nice face. Turn it back and I'm making sure my night's straight. And when you're out of town, I'll be making sure your wife's straight.